Yo, 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 yo. Mm-hmm. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Yo, yo. So, all right, man. So, I don't usually come on here especially, really, there's not much to talk about. You know, I think this team is going, OBJ ain't going to Philly. I never said he would be. Just because my title says it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But thanks for telling me that. Uh, the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm going to talk about OBJ, right? Do I want it to happen? I take him. I really would because anything is better than just. I don't care about being a cancer at this point because you know what? This team needs a veteran leader and a receiver. Yes, I know we don't have a quarterback that can throw. Unfortunately, I don't think OBJ wants to come here. This team is bad when it comes to obviously. There's rumors around now that players are upset at the GM because they think that Fletcher Cox was being traded because he spoke out on Jonathan Gannon. Meanwhile, you got people still defending Howard Roseman, still thinking that this guy's a good GM. They're saying, well, he's not the worst. When you sit there and you say that he's not the worst GM, then you're defending him because at that point, he shouldn't be near a worse GM at all. We should be talking about how this GM is actually doing his job. This GM doesn't do his job. And I'm not going to repeat the same thing because you know how I stand on this GM. This GM's a knucklehead. Players don't like him. No player wants to come here because of him. He's a bonehead. People say I just hate on how. No. I expect my GM to do what he's supposed to do. How hard it is not to go in the draft, evaluate talent, get the best player, not an analytic pick, the best player on the board, and you draft him. Whether it's corner, safety, linebacker, punter, I don't care. Get the best player. And this GM doesn't. He doesn't. Then there's rumors going around that Howie Roseman already split the locker room up because players don't trust him. They don't trust him. The same player that, I have my issues with, I didn't want it to go, but the same player that went, the coach that got fired because of this GM. If Jeffrey Lurie does not fire Howie Roseman, I don't care if we make the wild card. If we do, he still needs to go because we shouldn't be talking about wild card. This team is supposed to be better from last year, and they're not. Now, we did good against the Lions, and I gave my praise when it came to the running the football. Are we going to continue doing that? Probably not. I don't think we will. I think either Nick Sirianni got yelled at, or we're going to go back to the old. If Nick Sirianni does not run the football, I'm not looking at blaming Nick Sirianni because you know why? Because he doesn't have full control. The GM does, and the owner does. And you can't fire the owner. You got to fire the GM. Will things change? I don't know. But Howie cannot be here next year. You got people defending him, man. This one guy on Instagram was talking about how, oh, he's not the worst GM. He's not bad, but people are making out like he's a bad GM. Well, he is a bad GM. Let me ask you a question for all you Howie lovers out here, man. All you Howie defenders, all you people that sit there and tell me we don't hate Howie Roseman. We never said we didn't like Howie Roseman. But when you sit there and you say, but we won a Super Bowl, you're making excuses. But he's good at trades. You're making excuses. No, he's not good at trades. All he does is get these fifth and fourth round picks for older players that we don't trade because he's either signing them to big deals that are cap hits, like Fletcher Cox, for example. Fletcher Cox couldn't get traded. You know why he couldn't get traded? Not Not because teams weren't interested in him. Because the GM signed him to a big deal that we can't trade. Or we would take a 27 cap hit, or the fact that this GM thinks that he still has a chance to do something. And once again, people say, well, you're not getting OBJ. And that's sad. Because OBJ, people say he's a cancer. Listen, he got Baker Mayfield over there. Baker Mayfield stinks. He's terrible. He's a cancer himself. That man has a mouth on him like no other, man. Okay, OBJ is getting literally no help from the quarterback. The quarterback's not throwing to him. He's not washed. He's not a cancer. Because you dippies that say he's a cancer, the GM is a cancer. We didn't get rid of him. The same people that said he was a cancer are the same people that were claiming, I don't care. Because you know what? I'd rather have a cancer receiver over a J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. That's a pretty boy. I'd rather have a cancer receiver, since we do have a cancer receiver. His name is Jalen Reagor. You remember? He tweeted a fan he's going to beat them the fuck up, and he's going to beat the hell out of them. Oh, no, it was a fake account. No, it wasn't. It was Jalen Reagor's account. What is he going to say? Yeah, I threatened a fan. I threatened I was going to beat him up. Yeah, I did that. He would have been released. You're not going to admit that. It was him. It was verified account. That was him. So it is what it is, man. Good morning from the West Coast. Oh, it's morning over there? It's 12:52 over there. But you got people still make excuses. Anybody who says, I'm not a Howie defender, but I got to give him credit. No, you're making excuses at that point. Howie Roseman don't deserve any credit. I don't care about the Super Bowl. I don't care. I don't care. Let me repeat you. I don't care. About 4 years ago, if you want to be like the Saints, a one-hit wonder Super Bowl team, go for it. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. I want my team to have great talent all around. I want my team GM to actually get talent on the board, actually know what he's doing. I want football guys in here. And then this guy was telling on Instagram that he thinks a new GM would hurt this team. No, a new GM actually would help this team. Because when you actually have players that are actually contributing to this team, when you're getting young talent, when you're drafting well, not only do you help your quarterback that you're already giving up, you want to go out and give Russell Wilson. For what? For what? You think Russell Wilson's going to come to Philly? No, he will not. Russell Wilson will not come to Philly. Just like why Deshaun Watson don't want to come to Philly. Why coaches don't want to come to Philly. Why players don't want to come to Philly. Why OBJ won't probably want to come to Philly. If he gets claimed, he still want to show up. Because the GM is still here. And they know he's a problem. Players have come out and said that they think they're trading for Chicago. It's not because they want to get value for him. It's because how dare he questions the GM? How dare he makes the experts look bad? I'm sorry. Then do your fucking job. Get a defense coordinator that knows what he's doing. Don't hire puppets. Oh wait, we won't do that. You know why we won't do that? Because we got a bunch of ignorant people in the building. This GM's an idiot. He's a clown. I keep on saying it. This man doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm tired of talking about it. I really don't care what happens, honestly. If we win, we win. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for the team, the fact that they won last week. It was about time we ran the football. And you see, when you run the football, you actually win games. And it also shows you one thing. A lot of people ain't going to like this, but Miles Sanders is not a franchise running back. I need people to stop saying this. Well, if Miles Sanders was here, why didn't you run the football? Because Miles Sanders doesn't hit the holes. Did you see Boston Scott and Jordan Howard hit the holes? Miles Sanders tries to do too much. He also cannot stay healthy. And I love Miles Sanders. People say I'm a Miles Sanders hater. I have his jersey right behind me. So I dare someone come up and say that I'm a Miles Sanders hater. Because I was vouching for him last year. Miles Sanders is not a franchise running back. He's a number two. He's not a number one. Jordan Howard should have been on his team. Should have never been on the practice squad. But we're going to find out this week if this team either will run the football, because if they don't, I guarantee it's going to either be Nick Sirianni was talked by Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie and was told, Sirianni, don't run the football. And that's what it was. They said OBJ would be bashing her. Nah, listen, man. People say OBJ. Listen, man. At this point, so what? So what? Hurts needs to be bashed. You know why Hurts needs to be bashed? Because he's not throwing good. So let me get a receiver that's actually going to try to help him out. Hurts needs someone that could go up and say, bro, got to throw better. I'm tired of these church boys. I really am. I'm so glad. Oh, everybody's like, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is out. Oh, yeah, that's important news. Good. I hope he is out. Fuck him. I don't care about JJ. He's done nothing. And then you got people who are still defending the pick. Somebody said, well, he's a better player coming out. No, he wasn't. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside wasn't even projected to go in his second. If you would have told me that JJ was better than Metcalf, I would have slapped you upside your head before the draft. He was. He was my number one receiver going to the draft. I had him going in the first round. Metcalf, not JJ. And then you got people sitting there and telling me, oh, well, you got to forget. I'm not forgetting it. I'm not forgetting it. I'm not forgetting it. Because it still goes back to, when you miss on players, now we don't want to build around her. Now we're going to give up on them. So why did you draft them? So that we can add the fact that we missed on Jeremy Chin, the fact that we missed on Christian Fulton. You know, he's hurt now, but he wasn't. Any way you look at it, we're missing talent. You want me to keep going? I mean, I don't know how many times I gotta say the same thing. I don't care at this point. It will never change. It won't. People still defend him. If this guy gets fired, I will be happy. I'm not going to shed a tear. A lot of people thinking I'm just talking about Howie 24/7. No, I don't care. I don't care. Because y'all want me, because these big YouTubers out here that have podcasts are talking about the exact same thing. Nick Sirianni is the problem. And you're right, he is a problem. He shouldn't have been a head coach in the first place. That's what happens when you fire head coaches, because they're not your puppets. No coach is going to want to come here. So all that Eric Bieniemy stuff, all that Brandon, the ball, what is the ball from the Buffalo Bills? They don't want to come here. I don't know what y'all are trying to say. Yeah, I know we have a puppet head coach. It is what it is. We have a puppet head coach because we have a GM who doesn't want to lose control. We got an owner who is still vouching for this GM. Of course, we have a puppet head coach. I don't think he's really a puppet. I just think he's being controlled as a puppet. It just is what it is. My other Instagram got deactivated, so you can find me Eagle Champ 5. Eagle Champ 1 suspended, unfortunately, because Instagram didn't like what I said. I don't care. Listen, man, I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. You're allowed to have your opinion. That's fine. Bottom line is, most times I'm right. There's some things I get wrong. There's some videos that I make I'm embarrassed about. I go back and watch my old videos, and I say, what was I talking about that day? Like the fact that I went back to my old videos and was talking about how that we should have traded all that for Saquon Barkley. I regret that video. But did I quit? Did I get upset? No, because I don't care. I don't care. People say, oh, I'm embarrassing to this fan base. That's cool. I don't care. His fan base is embarrassing to this fan base, if you want to be real. When you have people sitting there kissing his GM's ass, Well, you have people sitting there saying they're blaming the head coach, and that's fine. The head coach is part of it too. It starts up here and it works down here. You got people sitting on the same thing. First of all, we're not getting OBJ. I want y'all to understand this. We're not getting OBJ. Nick Sonic comes out and says, I have faith in Jalen Reagor. No, you don't. Howie Roseman told you to say that. Jalen Reagor stinks. He's a terrible receiver. He's not accurate. He doesn't know how to catch the football. He drops footballs. He's not good with route running. He can't do anything like a basic receiver can. He's another bust. And he's injured after one play. When we finally get him going, he gets injured. He's soft. He's mentally weak. He's mentally soft. He's soft in general. And he can't stay healthy. Yeah, you definitely did draft DeSean Jackson. Another injury-prone receiver. Can't stay healthy. Always injured. Yeah, you're right. You did draft DeSean Jackson. Not the DeSean Jackson that we wanted. No, you drafted a guy that can't stay healthy. Because let's be real, DeSean Jackson can't stay healthy. He's another injury-prone receiver that the GMs decided to bring back. Could have told you it didn't work. And you draft a guy that is DeSean Jackson. Wow. Yeah, you did. You drafted DeSean Jackson. You drafted a hurt DeSean Jackson. You didn't draft the healthy DeSean Jackson. And Jalen Reagor will never be DeSean Jackson because DeSean Jackson could get open. DeSean Jackson can run routes. DeSean Jackson can do a lot more. Only thing Jalen Hurts can do, I'm sorry, not Jalen Hurts. He's another one. Jalen Reagor is gadget plays, punt returns. Are you going to games? Now, here's the thing. My StreamYard, my account is about to end. According to them, it says you have a limited account. You're almost ran out. So I have to wait for a while for it to re-update himself. So I'm not going to be live streaming for a while, probably. So I'm going to try, but I don't think I will. I'm just warning y'all for everybody says you disappeared. Oh, you're a fake. And no. What happened was the count disappeared. Hurts can't even know. He can't. And you're right, Boys for Life. He stinks. He's terrible. And I'm tired of people defending him. I don't care about stats. People keep on saying, well, he has nobody. Bro, he's Devontae Smith literally wide open, man. He can't hit. He can't hit it. He can't hit it. He can't hit it. And if you think Russell Wilson's coming, you're not getting Russell Wilson. Number one, Russell Wilson ain't going to come here. This is our future going forward. Get used to it. Get used to it. Y'all want to defend Howie Roseman? I've been saying get rid of him. No, Howie Roseman's not the problem. Yeah, no, he wanted us to sue. I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. I don't care. 4 years ago. Do you want to harp on more? So what? So what? Do you hear Seahawks fans mention Super Bowls? No. Do you hear 49er fans mention their Super Bowls? No. Do you hear Steelers fans? I mean, they might, but not often. We're becoming the Dallas Cowboys when mentioned Super Bowl rings. I don't care. I want to win more. Fuck the one Super Bowl. Fuck everything about that. It was wonderful. Congratulations. I'm happy we won it. Can we win more? Do y'all want to be the Saints? Because those are one-hit wonder Super Bowls right over there. How are they doing? They're doing much better than us. They have a better record than us. They have a quarterback that could throw, or had. The bottom line is this GM reached on a quarterback that he had no knowledge about. He didn't even think of what was going to happen. He pissed off a quarterback that's in Indy. He fired a Super Bowl head coach. He hired a head coach that, I won't lie, I was high up on. But he's a puppet. And watch, this week, I'm telling you right now, we're going to go back to throwing passes. We're not going to run the football. And we're going to sit there and say, well, Nick Sirianni stinks. He's terrible. He should be fired. No! The GM needs to be fired because who the hell do you think is going to tell him not to run the football? You think Nick Sirianni said, "Oh, let's today we're not going to run the football"? No, he got an idiot in his ear telling him not to run the football. Y'all keep on defending him. I'm hearing people sending on Instagram saying, "Well, he's not a bad GM." No, he is a bad GM. He's the worst GM I've ever had. I'd take Joe Banner over him every day because Joe Banner was drafting better than Hal Roseman. People think I'm fool saying I'd take Chip Kelly and draft him. You right, I would. Chip Kelly drafted Jordan Hicks, still playing. Chip Kelly drafted Eric Rowe, still playing. Yes, they're still playing, but he also drafted Zach Ertz, drafted Lane Johnson, drafted Nelson Aguilar that y'all were hyping about. He stinks, by the way, but he contributed to the Super Bowl. What has Howie Roseman done after that? I'm tired of people defend. I don't go. I, you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm so done with it. I really am. Y'all want to know the season with that dude? Go for it. Let's go 115. Maybe we'll enjoy ourselves another year. He gonna fuck up those 3 first-round picks. The Dallas Cowboys are probably gonna be back in Super Bowl contention. They'll make it. They'll make it back. Probably past the divisional round. They'll make it. They won't go to Super Bowl this year, but they'll go next year. All they need is one more draft season. They draft well. They're back. This Cowboys team is very, very scary. I've been telling Cowboy fans, I think it's better than 2018. 2018, they didn't have a legit corner. Trayvon Diggs is what making the Cowboys defense way better. I don't think it's partially Dan Quinn. I think it's just Trayvon Diggs. But you know what? I mean, the only team I think that could beat them is the Rams. Which you better hope they play them. Because if they have to play someone like Seattle, they will smoke the Seattle Seahawks. Because that's what good teams do. They out there and they drafted. They drafted a receiver. They drafted players. They drafted linebacker. Do we? No, we don't. We drafted a TCU punt returner who can't stay healthy. We've run it to Deshaun Jackson. Oh, yeah, you definitely got Deshaun Jackson. You got a Deshaun Jackson that can't stay healthy. And he's not Deshaun Jackson. And that's what goes back to evaluating talent. Because Jalen Ragg, I told you, wasn't Deshaun Jackson. And he wasn't a first-round pick. No one had him in the first round. He was an early second, late second going into the season. And to me, he wasn't even a second-round pick. It goes back to stupid, stupid, stupid picks. And we're going to continue doing that. I said, but you know what? I'm embarrassing to this fan base. You're right. I guess so. I don't care. You're embarrassing to this fan base. When you make stupid excuses for this GM, when you sit there and you say, "Oh, I don't like this GM. I never said I like this GM, Eagle Chip." But no, at the but is the excuse. But nothing. This team shouldn't be what they are right now. I'm happy we beat the Lions. I'm happy. I'm happy. Really am. But no buts about it. Can we beat the Chargers? Can we continue running the football? I can't wait. I'm gonna see if this team really did change. Because if we go back to the same behaviors, I'm not blaming the head coach. Because I know this head coach wants to run the football. I'm blaming the GM. And I'm blaming the damn owner because who the hell do you think told him not to run the football? And I guarantee that's what happened. But we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Listen, we're gonna see this Sunday. We're definitely gonna see this Sunday. We're gonna see. It is what it is. You're going to the game tomorrow? No, I'm not going to the game, or I'm not probably going to stream the game. Like I said, I have a limited account on StreamYard. I don't have the full version of it. I don't have money right now. I'm getting a job soon. I'm going back to working soon. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I had to go back to a little bit of, had to do some things to get back, but I'm going back to work soon. I want to get back to work, but things have been on my chest. But this team makes me stressed out. It really does. It makes me so mad that this team's the way it is. I do too. I blame the fans too. I do. And you know what makes me sick is the Dallas Cowboys are actually good. The Cowboys are a good team. Now they beat the Vikings and they didn't really beat them that bad. They need to. I don't think they're that good. I think they can lose to the Rams. If they play like that versus the Vikings, they will get destroyed by the Rams. But I'm telling you, this Cowboys team is going to make the playoffs, and you better hope they play the Rams. Because honestly, I think the only team that could go against them right now is the Rams. I think Aaron Rodgers would lose to them. I do. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to be that what he was last time. Because last time when they played Aaron Rodgers also had a okay defense. The Packers defense stinks. They're that bad. And I don't think the Cowboys. Number two, I think Mike McCarthy over there is going to know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. I think the only team that can beat them, which you better hope, is the damn Rams. Which I'm hoping they play them in Dallas because that's the only team I could see that could go to head to head with them unless McVay decides to play stupid again and decides because McVay's an up and down head coach, right? You got all the pieces in the world, right? You got rid of Jared Goff, but he's a guy that he plays either to his competition or he plays above his competition. And McVay is the type of coach that will either suffocate or succeed. You don't know what McVay will do because the Dallas Cowboys are going to go in the season with a quarterback that will outscore you. The way to beat the Cowboys, honestly, is to outscore them and stop the running game. And the running game is that deadly. Like, they're scary. They are a scary team. I'm not sitting defending them. I hate defending the Dallas Cowboys. I hate them with a passion. But they're good. They actually look like a very good team this year. They're way better than what 2018 was. And it's up to them because they have everything they need to win a championship, which fucking makes me throw up. But they have everything around that quarterback. And they have everything on that defense. We are so lucky that they didn't get Patrick Surtain this year. Because Patrick Surtain's looking damn good in Denver. If they got Patrick Surtain, it would have been a wrap. But they play to their advantages. They don't play below the advantages. They have linebackers that can cover. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out what this team is made of. So at least you can watch the games. My other buddy. Oh, I'm going to watch the Eagles game. Definitely. I thought you talked about go to games or watch or stream the games. Yeah, watch the games. I'll definitely watch it tomorrow. Definitely. I got cable. It's cool. It's cool. I don't care about what people think. I don't. Because you know what? These are the Eagles consecrators, right? When I go back and I watch them, you know what's funny? I made LB hate Howie Roseman. Before I've been saying I started the Howie fire train. You know what I'm saying? Before I was a Howie defender, I go back and watch my old videos. Remember when I had the black glasses and I looked like a damn fucking geek on a fucking, let's be real, fucking geek on the stream. Which I don't have them anymore, which I did. I looked weird. And I was saying stupid shit. I was. But it's unfortunate that I was defending that guy because my God, he's a fucking idiot. That GM pisses me off. I hate that gremlin. Rich suit ass nerd hogwash. Piece of shit. I hate that POS. I don't like him. And it's nothing to do with the fact that like he doesn't do anything well. What does he do well? Well, he does contracts well. No, he don't. The reason why we can't trade for the Chicago is not because we want to trade him. It's because we can't. He restructured his deal, and now we're in definite cap hit if we try to trade him. You can't. You get rid of a quarterback after you pay him, so now we're paying him to go to Indy and play because you paid him when you didn't have to. That was Howard Roseman's fault. No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That wasn't Howard Roseman's fault. No, that was Doug's fault. Oh, yeah. You mean the guy he fired? And listen, I have my faults with Doug. I didn't like him last year. His play calling stunk. But I would have gave him another year. I'm going to give CW another year. And if he didn't want to play, I would ask Indy for a first round pick. Because eventually they would have done it. If you would have held Indy a little bit more, they would have ran out of patience and they would just give us the first. It was going to happen. You can't allow teams to rip you off like that. Oh, you don't want a first round? You want to give me a first round pick? Okay. Carson not going to Indy. You either want to go to Chicago or you staying. I don't give a damn what's happening with the GM. You're playing until they give us a first round pick. You see what the Houston Texans are doing, right? We're not trading you. We're trading unless we get a number 2 first round picks. Because that's what good businesses do. Oh, you want to get traded? Cool. I need the value first. We, yeah. Let's give him Indy. Let's bank on him to stay healthy, which is the dumbest, stupidest decision in our entire career. Is to bank on a quarterback that can't stay healthy, and this fucking GM did it. The stupidest decision was to sign free agents like Ryan Kerrigan, who I said wasn't the same. Go back to my videos. I said Ryan Kerrigan is washed. It's not the same. Eagle Channel 1, he was good. No, the fuck he isn't. He is not good. He's washed. Ryan Kerrigan is 31 years old. He's not good. He was never good. He played against the Eagles when Lane Johnson was in the game. 2016, he dominated. Lane Johnson was suspended by that game. Whenever you see Ryan Kerrigan actually dominate when Lane Johnson was one-on-one with him, why do you think he came here? Not because he wants to win. It's because he can't go against Lane Johnson. And not only that, he's not a good player. Not a good player. Not what he was. He's not what he was. But does the Eagles learn? No. And when the Eagle fans compare him to Chris Long, you stop making videos at that point. Because Chris Long could do way better right now. Chris Long right now could produce more than Ryan Kerrigan right now. What has Ryan Kerrigan done? 1 tackle? That's it? Everybody hyping him, just like Anthony Harris. Stinks. Man's never been a Pro Bowl since 2018. He lost a step. Injured. Always can't stay healthy. This is not his first injury, by the way. Why do you think the Vikings got rid of him? Not because he wasn't good, because he can't play anymore. He's always injured, can't stay healthy. But did we learn? No. Great move, Howie Roseman. That was such a great move. No, it wasn't. It was a typical move. And then you have people tell me, oh, are you ever happy? No, I'm not happy. Not happy. Why should I be? Why should I be happy with this team? I'm happy that we won the game. Am I happy overall? No. I'll be happy when this team actually produces and they don't struggle. We're not playing to the competition. They're playing above the competition. When they're actually showing production. When the receivers actually get in the hell open. You let me know when Jalen Reagor starts running routes and not slow down. Oh wait, we won't see that. OBJ, Seattle, or Baltimore. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm worried about the Eagles. I don't care about Seattle. I don't care about Baltimore. I'm worried about my team. I don't care about other teams. If I did, it wouldn't be the Eagle champ one. It'd be NFL champ one or NFL championship one. And it's not. I don't care. I care about my team. I care about the Birds. I care about how we get better. If we stink, I'm going to call the GM out. And I'm going to call everybody out. And I don't just call the GM out. I know this owner's a problem. But there's nothing you could do with the owner. You can't fire him. If we could fire the owner, if I could fire the owner right now, do you think I would? Yeah, I would. I'd get rid of him in a heartbeat. But you can't fire the owner. You would have to force him to sell this team, which he won't. Jeffrey Lurie is too money hungry. And it's sad. It's sad. It really is. Because this team should be better. And this team I grew up and love. And I still love it. No matter if we lose or not. Listen, I'm always still an Eagles fan, no matter what. I'm not one of these Eagle fans that are going to bandwagon. Hell no. When did you ever see me do that? Have you heard from where you're hiding? No one's seen him after the Braves. No, he's mad. He's mad. But he's going to be on at 3 o'clock. I don't know. I'm going to go outside for a while, bro. Team stinks. I mean, like I said, man, this team showed good last week. Let's talk about the good things, because we talk about the negative things. I saw the running game. Jordan Howard's a beast. I think people stop disrespecting Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard is a franchise running back. He's only 27 years old. I've been called for Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard's injury prone. Who the fuck says that? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Get the hell out of here. Jordan Howard's injury prone. Did you see him? Did he look injury prone? Did he look like he couldn't run anymore? Did he look like J.J. with 2 bad knees? No. Give Jordan Howard the ball. At this point, Miles Sanders, no. He don't need the ball 20, 50 times. He can't handle it. He gets injured. He doesn't hit the holes. That's why Miles Sanders didn't get the ball. And when he did get the ball, he got hurt. Unfortunately, he got hurt. I wish him the best recovery. I like Miles Sanders, but he can't stay healthy. You need a guy that can stay healthy, that can take the beating, and that's Jordan Howard. Miles Sanders was good in his rookie year, not because of Miles Sanders, because Miles Sanders was not only the running back that they used. Miles Sanders needs to step back and realize he's not the dude that is a number 1. He's a number 2. And I can argue that Boston Scott might be better. Boston Scott can go through people. He's small. He's very durable. You know what I'm saying? I like Miles Sanders, but he can't stay healthy. This is not his first injury. He can't stay healthy. When he gets the ball, he either tries to do too much, he either tries to jump cut or try to make moves on people. No, hit the holes. Jordan Howard had no problem hitting the holes. Boston Scott had no hitting the holes. We ran the football. Jalen Hurts don't need to throw 40 to 50 times. He can't throw at all. And I don't know about you, but I watched Devontae Smith mic'd up. Devontae's a beast, bro. Devontae Smith's a monster. I'm so glad we drafted him. I am so glad that we actually did not get a quarterback in the draft. Devontae that dude doesn't care about getting the ball. He cares about one thing, and that is winning. And that's why I like him, man. I do. You know what I'm saying? I think OBJ would actually do good here. It's not because, say what you want about him, man. The Giants stink. You want to wonder why he was upsetting the Giants? Because the Giants culture is about diva mentality. Hell, their coach is a diva. Joe Judge stinks. Daniel Jones stinks. Don't tell me that man, he has no weapons. Honky, get the hell out of here with that. Daniel Jones is trash. He proved my point last week. The game-winning drive. All you had to do was throw it. And you threw. What the hell are you doing? Those 4 picks. Is that a franchise quarterback? Hmm? No, but he had no weapons. But shut the fuck up. I ain't trying to hear Daniel Jones excuses. He stinks. Never was good. Never will be good. He reminds me so much of Jared Goff, just like Sam Bradford. 3 bumps. If I'm the Giants, I'm drafting a quarterback next year. I can't rely on this quarterback to do his job. Also, Galladay is not good. I could have said that already. Galladay's number 1, right? No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not a number 1. He's not the same. He's injured too. Trent one's always wrong. Yeah. What's for life? I mean, you made a hate video saying I didn't know football. Yeah. All right. But so far, I'm getting things right, right? Right? Second, I said something, everybody repeats it, right? I said Howard Roseman's trash. Took people to realize that. Now everybody's saying he needs to go. I said that Miles Sanders not a franchise running back. Now people seeing why I said that. I say Ryan Kerrigan was trash. Thought it was a terrible move. People thought I was an idiot. Now look at him. He stinks. He's terrible. Same thing with Eric Wilson that we cut. By the way, thank goodness that bum's gone. Wasn't a fan of him. He wasn't even a starter. You want to know why the Vikings released him or let him go in free agency? Because he was never a starter, and he stuck there. Don't watch the highlights. I should watch the games. Both Anthony Harris and him weren't producing last year. But what do we do? Yeah, let's not draft well. Let's sign free agent players. Same thing with Ryan McLeod, who he hasn't done nothing. Kayvon Wallace, eh, I'm putting I am putting the kid that we just traded for over Wallace. I would trade Wallace right now for a fifth round pick. Don't tell me that man is good. He's terrible. I overhyped him. I think he stinks. He will never ever be Brian Dawkins. He's Jalen Mills 2.0. And by the way, do y'all want Jalen Mills back? That's what I heard. Are y'all missing Jalen Mills right now? Because I'm not. Y'all want Jalen Mills back? You want that green hair talker? The green hair double move burner, or should say getting burnt cornerback? He stinks. He stinks. He showed me that Cowboys game why he should never been back on the Eagles. I'm so glad we got rid of him. I miss Jalen Mills. The fuck I don't. I don't miss him at all. Good riddance. Him and Nelson Aguilar. Oh God. Nelson Aguilar dropping footballs. Y'all wanted him back. Every Eagle fan was claiming they wanted Nelson Aguilar back. Only about two who didn't want him back. Three, I'd say. I don't know football, man. I don't know. I ain't bragging, but I tell you one thing. I know most of these Eagle contractors, probably in general. Why do you think Eagle contractors don't want to collab with me? Number one, because I don't say what the fuck they want to hear. Number two, I'm probably vulgar. Number three, I don't bull crap when I say something. I mean it. They don't like me. They don't like the truth. They want me to sit there. They want me to praise this GM. They want me to praise Jalen Hurts. They want me to make excuses. I'm not making excuses for Jalen Hurts. The man stinks. What has he improved on? His accuracy? No. What can he do? He's a game manager right now because he can't do anything else but run. We got Lamar Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. No, he's not Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson could run faster than him. He's Tim Tebow, basically. He can't throw. He's a great locker room leader. So is Tim Tebow. Both are locker room leaders. If you can't throw, you're not going to make it in the league. I should have stuck with my instincts, man. Now, I hope Jalen Hurts is the guy. I hope he is. Because then we don't have to draft another quarterback. And knowing Harry Roseman is going to draft another quarterback in the first round, how much you want to bet is either going to be Carson Strong or it's going to be that Liberty kid, which I'm not a fan of both. I don't see any quarterback in the draft except the Missouri quarterback that I looked. He didn't play that great. But I still take a chance on him. But the rest, I'm not a fan of. Sam Howell's all right. I'm not going for small schools. If I'm going for a school, it has to be a big school. Or I'm trained for Deshaun Watson. But I don't think Deshaun Watson is going to come. It's because, again, this GM right here. It's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what is going on with this team. I don't know. I don't know, man. But you know what? We're gonna see how this team plays out, man. Well, I think Howard Rose will get fired. Probably not. Probably not. I'm not gonna be upset because I don't care. Odell Beckham Jr. and the Browns are done. What's the end? And people are claiming him for Philly. Listen, man, OBJ ain't coming to Philly. He ain't coming to Philly. It's unfortunate, man. It is what it is. But we're gonna see what they do versus the Chargers, man. One thing we gotta do is gotta stop Justin Herbert, and we gotta be smart. We gotta be smart. I don't know how this is gonna play out, but can always hope. Can always hope. I want this team to do good. I don't want to tank because tanking's for losers. Only time you tank is if you're that bad. If this team's that bad, then you tank. But when you tank, it means you're not doing something right. It means that you're not doing something right. And if you have to tank another year, that means the GM is not drafting well. That means your coaches are not doing good. That means that players are not executing. When you tank, it means you're not doing good. That you need help and you need a fresh start. That's for teams that rebuild. And this team shouldn't be tanking. But you know what? It's unfortunate. That's the case. And if you have Howie for 5 more years, the Giants are going to get their act together, man. But we won't. It's sad, bro. But I'm going to get going. I got to go do things, man. I just want to come in and talk real quick. I'm going to see if I can do another live stream probably tomorrow for preview. If I can't, probably because my account has to be reactivated on streaming. You're not a limited account where you have to either pay for a full price, which I'm not doing, or you have to wait for a while, which I made a couple other live streams before. So they're saying that you're limited, your unlimited streams, or you have unlimited streams. Your streams are what is it? Your stream account's about to run out, whatever it is. So that's what's pretty much happened. Just got the alert today. But I'm gonna see. I mean, I'm seeing if we could do a preview. If we're gonna do a preview, if I can, I'm gonna make one probably the Where You Hiding Champ podcast with Where You Hiding before the game and after the game. We'll probably do it after the game just to keep it safe, but we'll see what happens. It is what it is. Who else you got going on? I'm just chilling, man. Listen, I'm chilling, relaxing. I just got back from the dentist, but you know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But I want to appreciate y'all for definitely staying tuned with my channel. We're gonna have more videos dropping soon, man. Definitely. Yo, what's up, Philly Talk Podcast? So no, I mean, like I said, man, if we don't run the football, I'm not blaming the coaches, and I'm blaming the GM because I'm going to go back to we know this coach can run the football because we just saw it last week. If he doesn't run the football and he goes back to the same Sunday, I'm looking at the GM because someone said something to him, which now rumors are coming around again. I got to find the report. Hold up, that players are starting to get bad vibes by Howard Roseman. They're starting not to trust him. I don't know where the source is coming from, but it's coming out now. And that's a big problem because when you got young players who are saying the exact same thing, it don't matter what coach you fire. I wouldn't be surprised. Keep talking. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. And listen, I want OBJ. I just don't think it's going to happen. One, because we don't do it. Number two, because they believe in Jalen Reagor. I think Jalen Reagor stinks. I'm not a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? When they said they got Deshaun Jackson, oh, you didn't get Deshaun Jackson. You got Deshaun Jackson that we didn't want to see. And that is injury prone, can't stay healthy, and he's not Deshaun Jackson. Because Deshaun Jackson was able to run routes. Deshaun Jackson was able to get open, but it's unfortunate, it really is. It makes me mad. It does. It makes me mad, bro. So supposedly there's updates. I gotta find it. But I mean they're saying we're a sleeper team. You know we're always looking to make this team better. Nick Sound is repeating the same thing as Howard. See, it's already started. Look at that. It's already started. Nick Sirianni saying we're making this team better. What does Howard Roseman say? We're making this team better. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're covering up your ass is a big difference. Because make your team better is going out and getting a player. I don't care about cancer. Really, I don't. Because of cancer, it don't matter. Because J.J. Arcega-White is becoming the cancer. You don't need to be a cancer to help your quarterback. You know what? Jalen Hurts needs a guy like OBJ to come in here. Because when he throws a pick or he throws a bad play, he can actually help him out. That's what Jalen Hurts needs. Not a softy like JJ Umbrella Boy. Like, I don't care about cancer. Really, I don't. He's literally out there. If he's out there and you don't think he can help this team, then you're not improving. Because you need a guy that can help these receivers. I'm sorry, I think Devontae's great, but you need a veteran guy in here. And no, Alshon Jeffrey does not count. Neither does Deshaun Jackson. Neither does Mike Goodwin if he gets released. No. I need a guy that's young because he's only 28 years old. Don't bring these 31-year-old backs. Do not bring Jordan Matthews back. Please don't. Because I know the Eagles are going to say, let's bring Jordan Matthews back if we want a veteran receiver. No. He stinks too. When everybody else was crying, I was saying I was happy doing the happy dance. I hate Jordan Matthews. I can't stand him. I want OBJ because I think he can help this receiving corps. J.J. Arcega-White doesn't help him. I'm so glad he's hurt. Good. He stinks. Keep him out on the bench. Get rid of him. Good. I don't care. Great. He's hurt. Fuck. I don't care. Good. Fuck him. He ruins his team. He stinks. Wasteful pick. Hopefully Jalen Hurts, Rager's not on the field either. Good. I'd bring John Hightower up on the practice squad too. Let's see what he has. I bet you he'll take Jalen Rager's spot. Good. If I could clap right now, which I probably can. Good. Fuck him. Hate JJ. Get him off the field. He stinks. He's not good. I'm clapping him up right here. He stinks. Terrible. Can't run routes. Don't do nothing. Wasteful pick. We should have signed it. We should have kept Fulgham and just got rid of JJ. But do we do that? No. Eagle fans saying, well, Fulgham's a bum. No, the fuck he wasn't. He was stuck with a quarterback who couldn't throw. Mullen stinks. Has anybody claimed him yet? JJ had Flacco thrown to him. Flacco's a better quarterback than Mullins. Nick Mullins stinks. Don't give me that garbage. He had no chance. He had no chance from the beginning. He had no chance. Were you on the field? We don't know what Fulgham was doing. They could have just said, because I can make a report, right, that says J.J. Arcega-White said was great, even though that's a lie, because I'm kissing the Howard Roseman's behind. Because Elliot Shore-Parks, those guys, they have to kiss Howard Roseman's behind to keep a job. I don't care. Oh, something doesn't look right. I'm not here. You know why they won't hire me as a reporter? Because number one, I don't BS. Number two, I'm going to sit there and say, when you stink, you stink. You're terrible. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Jalen Hurts doesn't do good in practice. He's getting called out for it. And I go after Jeff McClain, but he speaks the real. Like, I'm starting to see why I like Jeff McClain more. Because the more he talks, the more he's just saying what everybody else needs to hear. And he's the one who put out those reports of Howie and Lori screwing up this team. The Gremlin doing, once again, having Nick Sirianni talk to him. About what? You can't evaluate talent. You're not good at trades. You get fifth-round picks for guys that you keep too long. When did you ever see Howie Roseman go out and get a young player, a superstar receiver, or a superstar cornerback? And no, Darius Slay is not a superstar cornerback. He's a good cornerback who's older. Like I said, man, I would have taken a chance on Jalen Ramsey. We didn't want to give up the picks for it. Ramsey's not good. He won't be that good. Oh, he's not? Okay. All right. I mean, I like Darius Slay, but I'd rather have Jalen Ramsey. He was younger. People say, well, you couldn't pay him. You don't know that. We couldn't pay him because who did we sign? We signed guys that are no longer here. We signed Alshon Jeffrey to a 4-year deal. Why? Why? You signed a quarterback that you paid to not build around just to trade him. And we got ripped off by the Colts. Because, like I said, I'm not trading Carson Wentz to the Colts unless they give me my first. Fuck, I ain't for a first. Give me my first round pick, or you not getting him. And I would have kept him on the bench. I would have never fired Doug. I would have told Doug, all right, we're gonna let you pick your players. If it doesn't work, you're fired. Let him run into a wall. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Jim Schwartz, as much as I hate him, he wanted to draft players like Murray, who's a good linebacker for the Chargers, who's hurt, unfortunately. Mack Wilson, he wanted him. He's good in Cleveland. Patch Queen is good in Baltimore. Jim Schwartz knew more football than this nerd GM. And what does nerd GM? Jim, we don't draft linebackers. Of course you don't. Yeah, you keep players like Alex Singleton. I'm glad he's getting benched. He should have been benched by week 1. Alex Singleton should have never made the roster. I'm sorry, I'm never a fan of Alex Singleton. They always thought he wasn't that good. People kept on telling me, oh, Alex Singleton's great. No, he's not. Neither was Eric Wilson. I mean, go back to my videos. I've been claiming for I was not a fan of Ryan Kerrigan. But do people listen? No, 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 they don't. They don't. They're still defending Howie Roseman. Oh, it's not Howie's not the worst GM. People are making him the best. Howie Roseman's literally the worst GM in football right now. I take any GM over him. I take Ryan Pace over Howie Roseman. I would take Chip Kelly in draft wise over Howie. Yes, I said it. Howie Roseman is a complete idiot because if he knew what he was doing, we wouldn't be what we are right now. Wonderful. We did beat the Lions. I'm happy. Should be better. We should be up with the Cowboys in first place. Your job was to draft talent, a value 10, take the best player. You reached on Landon Dixon. Landon Dixon's all right. He's going to be good eventually. But was he worth taking the early first? No, he wasn't. He wasn't. You had other positions you could have filled. Where's Jacoby Stevens? Where's he at? You throw Milton Williams in here, finally. Where's all your players that you drafted? Where's they at? Oh, wait, Howie didn't draft most of them. He drafted the 4 defensive tackles. Why do you think they're playing? See, I'm seeing what's going on. And I like Milton Williams. I do. I think he's okay. But I don't see no Jacoby Stevens on the board. I'd rather have him over Kayvon Wallace. I'm getting so tired of Kayvon Wallace right now. Guys, I want to be better. No, you're not. You stink. You're too small. You're not good. You never will be Brian Dawkins. Don't ever compare him to that guy. He's Jalen Mills 2.0. No, I can't say he's Jalen Mills 2.0 because Jalen Mills has showed in his rookie year that he was able to do more than Kayvon Wallace himself. Kayvon Wallace won't have a job if we release him. Honestly, I don't think anybody would pick him up, honestly. He's that bad. He's not good. He's a product of Clemson. And I was so high up on him. I really was. I thought he was going to be better. I thought he was going to be legit. But I was wrong. And I'm admit to say that. But Jacoby Stevens would have been better. It's like I'm not a fan of signing Ryan McLeod back. Why? Ryan McLeod's not the same. Oh, he's coming off an injury. Okay. So what? He's old. That's the problem with this team. They're getting old players and they're not drafted well. They're not getting younger. You can't Veterans are good when you have young players. When your young team is able to put pressure on the quarterback. When you're able to have young talent, you get a veteran. Like a Ryan Kerrigan. This team's not young. They got a bunch of old veterans that they overpaid for. We haven't been the same since Brandon Graham got hurt, which is why you should have, I don't know, draft properly, know what you're doing, get people who knew football. If you fired Howie in 2018, like I said you should have, you wouldn't have these issues. You probably would have had a better record right now. We'd probably be in playoff potential, conversations for playoff spots, divisional rounds, back-to-back NFC Championship games, one Super Bowl appearance again. We'd probably be playing the Kansas City Chiefs right now in the Super Bowl. And all because of a GM that everybody praised since 2017, which all he did was sign a bunch of free agents who wanted to play for Carson Wentz, not because of they thought how Howard Roseman was such a great GM. No, because Howard Roseman wasn't even good in the draft of 2017. He drafted one Pro Bowler, one guy in the same class as 2017. After that round 2017, what did he do? You let me know. Oh wait. Oh wait. In 2016, he drafted Gibson, Hollins. Wait, 2016. Who else did we draft that year? Except Carson Wentz. Do we even know the pick of that year? I don't remember. That's how much our draft doesn't mean nothing. When you can't remember who you draft, you reign at Gridazzo 12. Huh? What are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Oh, that's him? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just talking, bro. But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know why I feel like we're gonna go back to our old behaviors. I think we're not gonna go back to running. I'm hoping we can. And I like the lines when I like it. I like the fact that you were able to run the football. I like the fact their defense showed up. Jonathan Gannon finally blitzed. It's so funny when Alex Singleton is gone. He plays for one game, and your linebackers are not Alex Singleton and Eric Wilson. He's able to do something. Isn't that funny? Isn't it funny when you actually put young players on the field? Not old players, young players. He's able to do more? Hmm. Hmm. Will we learn from that? Probably not. No. You know what we're going to do? We're going to keep Alex Singleton on the field. We're going to probably not see Davion Taylor probably again. TJ Edwards won't be on the field probably. It'll be Alex Singleton and some bum. Or no. You know who it'll be? It'll be Kayvon Wallace playing linebacker. That's going to be our move. Which, at that point, anything's better now, Singleton. I don't care at this point. It'll be some stupid move. Because Howard Rose is going to redo everything that we did. Because like I told you right now, Howard Roseman wasn't game planning this game last week. This game plan last week was the coaches and the coordinators actually doing their job and not having worried about a nerd telling them what to do. Nick Sirianni was actually coaching for once. You saw a different game from him. Something we haven't seen since Atlanta. But I'm telling you right now, how Rose is going to take all that. He's going to make it to what he wants. I'm telling you right now, Nick Sirianni probably got yelled at again. Because when you saw Howard Roseman in the locker room, he was giving people fist pumps. If I was one of those players, I'd slap him upside the face and say, "Get out of my face, nerd." Exactly, I'd say. And now players are coming out that Harry Roseman can't be trustworthy after he tried to trade Fletcher Cox, which I would have traded Fletcher Cox, but they think it's because he called out Howie Roseman and his staff. Like, how dare he calls out someone who wasn't doing his job? How dare, yeah, how dare he calls out, how dare does he call out someone who wasn't doing what was supposed to? How dare they? How dare they not call out a nerd who don't know what the hell he's doing? Yeah, how dare he don't call out poor Howie Roseman? I'm glad the players are seeing Howie Roseman's the problem. Because if more players coming out that they don't like him, maybe Jeffrey Woodward has to fire Howie. Nah, probably not. We can always hope. Listen, I don't think he'll get fired, but we can always hope, man. I'm just looking around Instagram. I see a lot of football articles, all that shit. Adam Schefter went on the record and said that believes that Texas quarterback Deshaun Watson is not overly interested in joining the Eagles. No wonder why. He's not joining the Eagles because of who's running the team. I could have told you that one. And Schefter also said that the league exclusive are not high on upcoming quarterback class. Wrong. I'm sure they are. That's why I don't believe in Adam Schefter a lot, because he's wrong. They were just evaluating quarterbacks last week. Scouts were going to quarterbacks pro days and colleges. I seriously doubt it. This guy, you remember what he is?
Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory?
You're right, Adam Schefter. You're right. They don't draft quarterbacks. No, not this GM. Chris Morrison went on to say that Eagles are not convinced that Jalen Hurts is the guy. Why did you draft him then? So wait, you telling me right now that you pissed off a quarterback, you drafted a quarterback, and you're giving up on him like that? Why did you draft him then? No one put a gun to your head and told you to draft Jalen Hurts. You did. Because you want to be too cute in the draft. You wanted your Russell Wilson. That if you wanted Russell Wilson, all you had to do was trade up for. But you didn't do that. Because Howard never trades up for his guys. He wants all these guys, but he don't trade up. Next year will be, well, we want another Deshaun. We wanted a Patrick Mahomes. Can't stand this dude. I seriously don't know why y'all like him. Everything that these people are saying, he's not convinced that Jalen Hurts is the guy. What did you think Jalen Hurts was going to be? Did you not think he was not going to have any issues? Did you think he was going to be Russell Wilson out the gate? Dumbasses running this facility. And you wonder why we will never ever get better. Let's keep Howard for another year. Mosley, let's go 115 next year. Chris Morrison went on to say that the Eagles are not convinced Jalen Hurts is the guy. Again, why did you draft him? What was the point of drafting him when you paid a quarterback 60 million who you chose to draft? Get this dude out of here. Get this guy out of here, man. Get this guy out of here, bro. I can't stand him. That just made me fucking mad. So you're gonna give up a second round pick? Okay, well then we can throw out the fact that we passed up on a safety. So that's more players that we missed on. Another guy, another pick that you want to be too cute. Two in the first round and the second round that you want to be too cute for. You wanted to be the smartest one in the room, and now you got your pants hanging down. You dangled a carrot, and now you got your pants hanging down. This gym always getting clowned on. I'm so glad this guy's contract ran out. After this year, I don't have to see him again. Hopefully. If you didn't want Jalen Hurts, you should have never drafted him. There was other quarterbacks in the draft you could have drafted. You wanted your Russell Wilson. Isn't that what he said? I think he said that. We're a quarterback factory, and we know Carson Wentz is the guy, but we want a Russell Wilson. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Dipshit. When you draft a fucking quarterback in the second round, know what the hell you're getting yourself into. Did you not think Jalen Hurts was going to have, this is why he's not a football guy. This is why he needs to go. Jalen Hurts has some flaws. Did you think it was going to be Mahomes out of nowhere? That's why you don't draft a quarterback in the second round unless you know 99% sure that he's your guy going forward. Everybody was shocked when you did it because no one had Jalen Hurts going into the second. No one. You drafted him in the second. So you giving up on him because you chose him. Because Jalen Hurts was shocked too. I don't even think Jalen Hurts knew he was going to be an Eagle. He was just happy he was being drafted. He was shocked. He didn't think he was going in the second. Just like Jalen Reagor was shocked. Oh no, he knew he was going in the second. The first. Because Howard Roseman probably talked to him and said he's going to be our guy. Yeah, don't get a receiver. Don't get a Metcalf. No. Why do we do that? Let's go draft Umbrella Boy and let's go draft a TCU punt returner. And you wonder why I hate this guy. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's just the shit that he does just adds the fuck on. It keeps adding. It keeps adding. You're giving up on a quarterback that you chose. No one put a gun in your head and told you, draft Jalen Hurts or I'm going to shoot in your brain. No one put a gun to your head and told you, if you don't draft Jalen Hurts, we're going to fucking kill you and smother you in the damn pillow. Which you pretty much need because you're a waste of snotty, Howie. No one told you to draft Jalen Hurts. You chose him. You wanted your Russell Wilson. Or did you think Russell Wilson didn't grow out of trees? They developed him. No, he's not a guy. Okay. So what you said is you basically missed on another fucking pick. So you telling me that you didn't want CeeDee Lamb, you wanted a quarterback, and now you're giving up on him. So now not only did you not just miss on a number one receiver to help your quarterback that you pissed off, you pissed him off on purpose because you didn't really want Jalen Hurts. Because if you want Jalen Hurts, you knew it would take some time to develop him. He's a project quarterback. Everybody said he had issues. That's your fault for not drafting. What did you think was going to happen? Did you think he was going to be Mahomes? I don't know. I don't know football. I don't know football. Yeah, let's go trade for a quarterback and let's go get Russell Wilson. And what? If he stinks, are we going to call him out too? The second Russell Wilson throws a pick, just like I said, Jalen Hurts, when he does bad, we're going to call him out. And which I said I would call him out if he does bad. But everybody was calling for him to be the guy. They were saying he was going to be this guy going for it. Come on. When he does bad, when Russell Wilson does bad, are you going to sit there, or you Eagle fans are going to sit there and say we should get rid of him too? It just keeps on going. If I'm Jalen Hurts, I'll play so bad that I would ask the league. I would actually ask them to trade me or cut me. Release me. Fuck you. Oh, you don't have confidence in me? Why did you draft me? Because his GM didn't know what the hell he was doing. He wanted to be a smart one. Meanwhile, you had other players you could have chose. Oh no, bro. I don't know. If that's true, they're fucking idiots. They are. You don't believe in Jalen Hurts. So what? You're gonna trade for a 32 Russ Wilson? And what happens if Russell Wilson doesn't work out and he throws a bad? What happens if he has a bad game? Are you going to trade Russell Wilson? It just keeps on going. We don't know what we want. We don't know what we want. We're going to trade for Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson ain't going to come here. You wonder why Deshaun Watson don't want to come here? It's not because he wants to go to Miami. Because honestly, if you're Deshaun Watson, do you want to go to a team? Yes, they have talent everywhere. Now I'm sure Deshaun Watson would love to play with Devontae Smith. Do you want to play with a GM that controls everything you do? Do you want a coach that's a puppet? Do you want a coach that will give up on you when you have a bad game? Do you want a coach that won't build around you? He watched Carson Wentz not get built around. Yes, Carson Wentz was bad. He's still doing stupid shit. I don't know why he's keep on doing the same things. It's like my boy Carson just doing the same exact shit versus the Titans. Throwing bad passes, throwing reaching, or just doing the same things. It's like, come on, man. But here's the thing. If you drafted receivers and he did play bad, then we can't make excuses. He had no receivers. No, but we gave him this guy. We gave him that guy in the draft. We built around him. He's just not good. You can't even say that because we didn't build around him. Because you want to draft the quarterback who now you're saying you don't believe in. You chose him in the second round. No one put a gun to your head and told you to draft Jalen Hurts. You were laughing and giggling like you got a good quarterback. Oh, it's not funny anymore when he has issues now. Oh, no. Heaven forbid we should try to work with him. No, let's give it a listen. I think Jalen Hurts can't throw, but I hope this second round pick does work. Because if this second round pick does not work, then Howard needs to get the hell out of here even more. Because you traded a quarterback that is, to me, he didn't build around and you ruined. You drafted a quarterback that you're going to ruin. So you ruined two quarterbacks in one season. Wonderful. When does this ever stop? When do we ever stop? And these fans, man, y'all screaming for Russell Wilson until he throws a bad game, then you're going to want him out. Just like Deshaun Watson, who I would love to have. I'm all for getting Watson if Jones is not your dude. But now when I look into more of these reports, I don't think Howard Roseman is the GM that can actually do anything with this quarterback. Knowing if you have Deshaun Watson, because Deshaun Watson is going to run for his rest of his life. I don't think Deshaun Watson wants to go to Miami. I think he says that because he doesn't want to go to Philly because Philly has a incompetent GM who doesn't know what he's doing. If you got rid of Howard Roseman, I think Deshaun would love to come here. We were very, very much of a popular place that players wanted to come here. Jamal Adams picked us last year that he wanted to come here. Ngakwe was tweeting how he wanted to come here. We were attractive place, and now we're not even an attractive place. Every player wanted to come here last year, the day before last year. We were a popular place to play in. And now, no coaches want to come here. No players want to come here. No superstar players want to come here. Free agents don't want to come here. They'd rather sign players here, go to teams like Jacksonville or Miami, who are bad, but they have great management. They have coaches that will help them. It just keeps on going. And it's sad. Because we're not everybody says, well, Watson don't want to come to Philly fans. That's not why he don't want to come. Philly fans would adore Watson. If Deshaun Watson comes here, Eagle fans would be riding his thing, you know what? He would be the next upcoming to Michael Jordan in Philadelphia. Just off the popularity of this kid. And I do think Deshaun Watson would help this team if we were ready to win. Well, we can't win because of why? Because we don't draft well. And not only that, you chose to draft a quarterback in the second round. You didn't build around your quarterback. You gave him shit receivers. You gave him 31 injury prone Deshaun Jackson, who I was not a fan of him coming back. He was washed. The Rams got released him because he couldn't stay healthy, and he's washed. No teams wanted to trade for him. I was surprised the Eagles weren't the teams that wanted to trade for him back. I really am. I thought the Eagles were going to trade for Deshaun Jackson back to Philadelphia. Howie Roseman and Lori, because I don't mention just Howie Roseman. I know Lori's a problem, but you can't fire the owner. You can hope this owner sees what this GM does and gets rid of him, gets out of his ego, and fires the GM and gets GM people that know football. They're not accounting nerds like Howie, can draft well because these picks are very, very important. You have to hit them. You have enough cap space next year where you could be able to sign anybody. And we're gonna trade our picks for a 32-year-old quarterback that isn't gonna help when his defense is giving up 32 points. The only reason why this defense is not getting destroyed like it is because you got two cornerbacks that are holding down the side. And they don't target Darius Slay. They target Nelson and they target that side. They won't target Maddox. They won't target Slay. They'll target that dude over there. When Slay's gone, who is your cornerback next year? I'll catch you later. I appreciate that, man. Who's your cornerback next year? You're going to have no picks because you're training for a quarterback that A will not want to come here. Russell Wilson ain't going to come here. And if he does, he'll have same problems as other quarterbacks, man. He might throw better, but he ain't going to help you when you need players on the board and you can't because you rely on his gym to hit 4th to 5th round picks. Oh, you know what Howard Rose was going to do? He's not going to trade for Russell Wilson. He's going to do something like he did last year. He's going to trade all these first round picks this year for future picks. And then you got people telling me on Bester, well, name me a GM that should trade 3 first round picks. You should have never traded those picks in the first place. You didn't need to trade down. You could have had anybody. And I got a grateful one for you. We wouldn't be tanking if we actually drafted talent. I like Devontae Smith. But if you drafted Metcalf, you wouldn't have to worry about giving Carson Wentz weapons. Because then our excuse wouldn't have to been weapons because he had weapons. He stinks. Then we would be saying, okay, we gave him weapons. He's not good. We gave him weapons. We drafted weapons. Look what we gave him. We gave him Metcalf. We gave him this guy. We gave him that guy. We gave him Terry McLaurin. We gave him everything. He doesn't have it. Then we'd be like, not good. Then I'd be okay with it. But you draft a quarterback in the second round, which you didn't bother building around. Not only that, you yelled at a coach for trying to help his quarterback. When you ran the football, you know why the Colts are winning? Not because Carson went. Part of it is him. They're running the football. They're playing to his advantages. That's why Carson Wentz will have many interceptions here. Here, he would have totally more. They have a great defense. They have linebackers. You know, linebackers that we should need. Because I like Davion Taylor. I think he could be good. But Alex Singleton stinks. He's not a great linebacker. He's not a starter. Chargers are going to be without the two top cornerbacks. Okay. Well, Sante Samuel Jr. is not playing. Whoa, hold up. Sorry about that. Sante Samuel Jr. is not playing. Okay, well, we better have a fucking good game tomorrow. Listen, they're dead last in running. This is where you run Jordan Howard and Miles. This is where Devontae Smith, if Jalen Hurts could throw. God. This is the game where hopefully Jalen Hurts could throw because Devontae Smith should be able to go off on this game. Sante Samuel Jr. is not playing, which is a shame because I wanted him to rub it in Howard Roseman's face. I don't think Kenneth Murray's playing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know they're playing with two. They're not playing with two starter cornerbacks. You still got Justin Herbert. Don't sleep on Justin Herbert. Listen, it's not going to be an easy game. I think it's going to be a close game. I think this team depends how this team plays. If they play like they have been the last 4 to 5 weeks, they won't win. It'll be just like the Kansas City Chiefs game, in my opinion. It will be similar to the Kansas City Chiefs game. That they'll have all day to throw. If our defense does not come to play and we play like we have been, I'm not going to blame Jonathan Gannon. And if Jonathan gets fired for that, I'm going to be mad. OBJ the free agent, but OBJ, listen, man, people keep on posting OBJ on. Sorry, I'm on another phone too. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. It's crazy that you don't want to sign a guy like you think Jalen Reagor is going to help this team. Jalen Reagor stinks. Put John Hightower in. I'm tired of Jalen Reagor. Listen, I said Quez Watkins was going to be a better receiver than Jalen Reagor. People said, "Oh, Quez Watkins has," and I said he had a better rookie year. For everybody to say he has no coach, no coaches are helping this team. No, Watkins literally, with his few starts, was a better player overall than Jalen Reagor. Jalen Reagor had one good game. I don't think he's the same from his rookie year. I don't think he's the same because when he first came on the scene with Carson Wentz, right? Carson Wentz threw that big bomb to Jalen Reagor, and he was so fast. I don't think he's the same. I think he's hurt because I don't know if it's him or he's just too lazy to run. I don't know what it is. I don't give a damn, honestly. You're a first round pick. Show the hell up or get the hell out of here. And that goes for anybody. When you're a first and early second, or you're a second round pick, you're a starter in my eyes. You are number one pick in my eyes. Unless even a third, I consider a starter. Fourth, fifth, all right, maybe projects at the most. Sixth or seventh, okay, maybe definitely a project. Eighth and later rounds, probably not making a team. But second and first and early third, you're starters. You're starters. Those are starters. That's why people get upset with me when I say J.J. Arcega. Why I get so upset when I say J.J. Arcega should be catching football because he was a second round pick. Those are starters. Well, they should be. Jalen Reagor should be a start. He should be up with Devontae Smith in leading the receiving corps. And no, people say, well, Jalen, and I understand Jalen's part of it. He struggled with a quarterback, both quarterbacks. How many more quarterbacks does he need for him to figure out that Jalen Reagor's not good? Not good. He doesn't do it. What does Jalen Reagor do? Can't run routes. He's good at jet sweeps. Okay, so basically what we did was we hired a gadget dude. We dropped the gadget dude. That's the only thing he's good at. Punt returns, he's all right. Made one punt return once in a while. Not effective in punt returning. He all right. It's not good. Not when you had Justin Jefferson. Not when you had other players on the board. You don't reach on players. It's sad. It really is sad, man. But hey, I'm gonna get going, bro. I just want to come and rant. Definitely make sure if you rock with it, hit my like button. If you don't, hey, that's what it is. I'm here to talk football. That's what it is.